All right, boys and girls, we're back for May 5's maths. We're going to take a look at the math task and then the procedural task at the end. So our math test today starts with this. Peyton and Presley discuss addition. Peyton says, I can solve 47 plus 65, and he showed this strategy. 47 plus 65 equals 100 plus 12, which equals 112. Presley said, that doesn't make sense. Explain why that works. So draw a diagram to show Peyton's thinking. All right, so first I'm going to take a look at this 47 and 65. So I have 47 and 65. Now I know this 100. Well, I know if I have 40 and 60, because remember that's your tens place, that equals 100. So Peyton probably took this out and took it into expanded form. So let's rewrite this in expanded form. I know I have 47 is the same thing as 40 plus 7. And then 65 is the same thing as 60. Oops, it's about 6. Plus 5. Again, making sure you're lining up your tens and your hundreds. All right. So 7 plus 5. So I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then add my tens place. So I have 0 and 0 is 0. 4 plus 6 is 10. So you can see that 100 plus 12 is the same 100 plus 12 that Peyton got at the beginning. So 100 plus 12, we have 100 plus 12, putting that, oops, doesn't do that. Let's line it up better, huh? 100 plus 12, again, you can do this mentally in your head, squeezing it back together. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus nothing is 1. So 112 equals 100 plus 12. And that right there explains what Peyton was thinking. So, and then down at the bottom, explain what Peyton's strategy is and why it works. Well, she uses the expanded notation and expanded them out and added them by their place values. All right, now we're going to take a look at the procedural. Today for math, it's very back to the basics. You're adding and subtracting your numbers. Don't forget to regroup if your bottom number is bigger. So let's take a look at the bottom. It says add and subtract the number at the top of the table to each of the numbers in the left column. So what that means is you're going to take this and you're going to do the same thing with each of these numbers. So for example, 111, we're going to add 125 to that. So 111, 125, 1 plus 5 is 6, 1 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's 236. Oops. All right, so you do the same thing with 95, adding 112. But make sure you're reading the directions carefully because now over here on number 2, it says subtracting 50. So instead of adding like we did over here, we're going to subtract. So I'm going to have 200 minus 50. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5, remember if the bottom number is bigger, I need to go to my neighbor, my 2. Regroup, he's going to become a 1. My 0 is going to become 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 1 minus nothing is 1. So 200 minus 50 is 150. And again, you're going to do the same thing here. Make sure you go carefully and slowly, making sure you're regrouping as you need to.